Good afternoon, everybody. I want to review dividing fractions again, so I'm going to go through some more problems. So my first problem is 16 divided by 0.02. Okay, so you'll see it like that on a quiz or worksheet. You have to have your notes or your scratch paper, and you're going to rewrite it like this: 0.02 into 16. So you're going to write it out as long division. Now, with fractions, you can't, not fractions, I'm sorry, decimals, you can't divide this into this yet. You have to move your decimal over. So move it over 1, 2, until it becomes a whole number. So go ahead and write that down in your notes. Whatever I do up here, you write in your notes. So now we've moved it over 2. So now here, I don't see a decimal. So where is it? It's right there behind the 16. So I need to move that 2 places also. 1, 2. Fill it in with zeros. So now, let me clean that up a little bit. Go ahead and put that in your notes, and then I'm gonna clean it up. So this is what you end up with. 2 into 1600. So now we can work this out. 2 goes into 16 8 times. Subtract, get 0. Bring that one down. 2 goes into 0 0 times. 2 times 0 0. Bring this one down. 2 goes into 0 0 times. Okay. You can stop the video at any time to write things in your notes. So that one was interesting. So let's do another one. Okay, so this one says 23.2 divided by 0.8. So step 1, rewrite it in long division. So we have 0.8 into 23.2. Now we have to move this decimal here to make it a whole number. So I'm going to move this over 1 space, and that's where my decimal is now. It's here. Now I'm going to move this one over 1 space, because whatever I do here, I have to do here. So I'm going to rewrite my problem just to clean it up a little bit. So that becomes an 8, and this becomes 232. Now we do regular long division. 8 goes into 23. Let's see, 8 times 3 is 24. So let's try 8 times 2, which is 16. Okay, I borrow and carry. 13 minus 6 is 7. 1 minus 1 is 0. So now I'm going to bring down that 2. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 9 is 72. 9 times 8, 72. Subtract, no remainder. So remember, you got to move that decimal over until it becomes a whole number, and then you move this one in the same number of places. I'm going to show you one more type. So this is 4.5 divided by 0.04. Okay, so now let's rewrite it in long division. So now, how many places do you think I have to move this decimal to make it? So I got to move it there. So how many places do you think there's going to be? If you said 2, you're right. So I'm going to take this decimal, move it 1, 2. Now that becomes a whole number. It becomes 4. So I have to move this the same amount of places, but you notice I only have one place to move. Behind the decimal, you can add as many zeros as you need to. So 1, 2. Let me rewrite that. So this is a 4 into 450. And then we do long division as normal. 4 goes into 4 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. Bring down my 5. 4 goes into 5 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. And 5 minus 4 is 1. Bring down my 0. 4 times 2 is 10. No, 4 times 2 is 8. Oops. 4 times 2 is 8. But I got that remainder left. When you're dealing with decimals, you can go ahead and add, because we moved the decimal right here. We can add another 0. 4 goes into 20 5 times. Since I added that, I'm going to have to move that decimal up. You replay this if you need to. 4 times 5 is 20. So again, I moved my decimal over 2 places. That became 450. 2 places here, that became 4. And then as I was doing my division, I had a 2 left as a remainder. So I just added another 0. Remember, we moved the decimal here. You can add as many zeros as you want behind the decimal. And then I drop that 0. 4 goes into 20 5 times. So my answer is 112, 112 and 5 tenths. I hope this was helpful to you all. I'll see you Monday and Tuesday in school. So we'll go back over this and you'll have an opportunity to ask me questions. All righty? See you later.